Good morning, guys. We are just waking up after spending the night in our camper van. We parked here late last night right outside of the town of Chamonix, France. Now that it's daylight finally, we can see the gorgeous scenery here. So we're going to take off on a hike and go soak in some more of the amazing scenery here in France. Let the French adventure begin. Whenever you're not sure which hike to take, always pick the longest one. 6-hour hike, here we come. So we woke up this morning, it was freezing cold, like 25 degrees outside. But Mom woke up and cooked us some delicious scrambled eggs, brewed up some hot coffee, and the sun's starting to peek out through the clouds, so it's gonna be a nice warm day. Off to a great start so far. Well, that's kind of cool. So within like 15 minutes of the hike, we come to this beautiful waterfall. I'm like, wow, that totally just made the hike. We can go back. But Mom said there's another 5 hours and 45 minutes of hiking, so let's keep going. So the cool thing about this hike is that you start in France, and then a little ways in you actually cross international border into Switzerland and continue the journey. Good thing I brought my Swiss hat with me. Nice thing about hiking next to a mountain stream is you always have access to yummy fresh water. As we're hiking along, this heavy fog has been rolling in this valley. Can barely see my hand in front of my face. Hey, check it out, there's a house. So I guess this little building on the hill is a restaurant during tourism season, which I guess is not right now because everything's boarded up. At least hiked out of the fog, but we still haven't hiked high enough up to get into the sunshine. Kind of cold down here in the shade. We're trying to get up where it's warmer. We finally broke out into the sun, but now we want to break up on top of the mountain so we can see out. We're still stuck in this bowl. However, that's proving difficult. The terrain is getting quite steep. Where there's water, there's power. And where there's power, there's opportunity to create electricity. A little bit of a hydro plant right here. Well, we found just a beautiful spot up here, taking a second to take a bite to eat and just soak in this beauty. We were looking for a trail to get up and over this mountain so we could see out on the other side, but the trail just kind of ended right here at the restaurant. And we've still got about 2,000 feet more to climb just to make it over the top. So we're gonna call the 6 miles good, head back down towards the trail, back towards the camper van. So I really wish I would have remembered to turn my microphone on for this part, because it was actually really funny. I was just about to tell you guys that we had gone off trail and are trying to find the right trail as I slip and fall right on my butt. So as I was saying, we're trying to get back on the right trail because what we're currently walking down is a little challenging. Ah yes, back on the trail. He also thinks he's on the trail. Oh. Okay, maybe I picked the wrong trail. Time to turn around. Back on the trail. Only 5.5 more miles to get back to the car. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but there's this stark difference. It's a really blue filter right on top, and then down here all you can see is white. But just amazing how blue that mountain looks right there because of the blue sky reflecting onto the snow. The fresh snow everywhere sure is beautiful, but it definitely makes the trail a lot more slippery. Well guys, we are just now making it back to the trailhead. We did not quite make it on the 6-hour hike we had planned. I think that trail was actually a summer trail because we went as far as we could go on the trail that we were on. But yeah, total trip odometer was about 10 miles, so we still feel well accomplished. And now that we are back to the car, we're gonna try and figure out what to do next for the rest of today. Alright guys, back in the car, headed down the road. We're gonna go over to Mont Blanc, try and catch a tram up to the top to try and get a better view than what we got today on our hike. Look at this guys, windy roads ahead. Alright, so we made it to the bottom of the tram, but everything kind of looks shut down. So we're going to try and find out if it opens up tomorrow, see if we can go do it then. Otherwise, it's on to the next thing. The tram right there. 60 euros to ride to the top of a foggy mountain. Not sure if it's worth it. I'm glad it's closed.
Of December.
Alright, so Mom asked some workers that were right outside of the tram station. They said it's closed all the way until December 6th because right now it's not tourist season, so not enough people to afford to keep the tram running. Well guys, we found a nice spot on the side of the road to pull over. In our small little kitchen, we're making some stir fry and some squash noodles. And then outside, Dad's gonna put on some lamb fillets. Well folks, it's been quite the day. A 10-mile hike, driving around looking for something to do in this small town, and then finding out that everything's not really available until December when it's actually tourist season. Then we came and parked our car, ate a delicious meal, and then we did some research on what we should have done and what we're going to do tomorrow. And if you want to see what our plans are for tomorrow, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and we'll see you guys next time.